Hello, and welcome to Mindfulness for Self-Compassion and Reconnection. It's so easy to get lost in negative thoughts and self-doubt. Now, underneath all those feelings of lacking and insecurity, there often lies a deeper truth that we do not feel worthy. Societal ideals condition us to believe that we must always strive to be better. This means happier, richer, smarter. You get the picture. Rarely are we ever made to believe that we are enough just as we are. We may not even feel that we are worthy of ourselves, of our own love. And that's tragic. When your inner critic starts to creep in, perhaps telling you that you'll never be successful or happy, it can be really hard to pause what you're doing, to stop, rest, and breathe. More often than not, during periods of self-criticism, we'll find ourselves choosing to wallow, reaching for a pint of ice cream or lots and lots of cups of tea in an attempt to make ourselves feel better. And this can help in the short term. However, in the long run, this rabbit hole of negativity remains, and our recovery period is always longer. And mastering the day-to-day range of human emotions can be really challenging. But what research has found to be most useful in those moments of not enoughness is to instead focus on loving and appreciating yourself. Now, there are many ways that we can choose to take care of ourselves and to express self-love. We can read a book, pamper ourselves, take walks in nature, or reach out to a friend for support. Meditating on self-love and self-acceptance can give you permission to get real and vulnerable with yourself, sitting with your thoughts and feelings rather than pushing them away. It's an act of love. When you focus on your heart as you meditate, you're able to create a compassionate space from which you can feel, without judgment, whatever it is you need to feel. During this time, you're not beating yourself up about whatever you think you did wrong or however you believe you can't measure up. You're simply allowing yourself to be human. Now, meditation allows for us to step back and to see that our thoughts aren't permanent and that they come and go. When you're able to take a step back from them and let them pass, you can see that any feelings of unworthiness are only temporary. So instead of being hard on yourself and getting caught up in the usual not enough storyline, when you're faced with self-doubt and lack of self-love, you can breathe and use meditation to help remind yourself that you are worthy of your own love and compassion. And that leads us straight into our first meditation for today's session, which is a meditation for self-love. First of all, make yourself comfortable. You can choose to be lying on your back, perhaps with a cushion under your knees, or sit comfortably in a chair with your hands lying on your lap. If you are lying down, feel the connection between the back of your body and the floor beneath you. And if you're seated, lengthen up through your spine, broadening through your collarbones by lowering your shoulders slightly, and let your hands rest on your thighs. Your palms can be either facing up or down. Once you're settled, close your eyes or soften your gaze and tune into your breath. Notice your breath without trying to change it. And also notice if you find yourself feeling tense or relaxed, without trying to change that either. Inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. And continue to take deep, full breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you breathe, become aware of the state of your body and of the quality of your mind. So that means looking out to see where your body is holding tension. Are you feeling closed off or shut down emotionally? And where is your mind? Is it wandering, or is it at home with your breath? Is it filled with restlessness, negativity, and doubt? Or is there a sense of ease? Place both your hands over your heart and continue to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Ask yourself, how does this feel to place my hands over this tender area, this place where I experience love for self and others? Let your breath become more smooth and effortless. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Feel the flow of air moving into your lungs and then back out into the world. With each inhale, imagine you are releasing any negative thoughts that may be lingering in your mind. Continue to focus on your breath. On each inhale, think, I am worthy. And on each exhale, think, I am enough. Let each inhale draw in self-love, and each exhale release what is no longer serving you. We'll take a few moments to breathe and recite this mantra internally. And I want you to notice how you feel as you say these words to yourself. And should your mind wander at any point, know that's okay. It's the nature of the mind to wander. Simply do your best to bring your attention back to the breath and notice how your thoughts come and go, whether they're positive or negative, and simply allow for them to pass on by like clouds floating in the sky. We'll spend the next minute or so practicing breathing in, I am worthy, and exhaling, I am enough. Letting go and releasing what is no longer serving you. Now visualize yourself standing in front of a mirror and look into your own eyes. What do you see? Pain and sadness? Love and joy? Maybe a sense of neutrality? Regardless of what appears in the reflection, tell yourself, I love you. I accept you. And you are worthy of happiness. Know that when you see in this mirror, however you present in this moment, this may be different from what you see the next time you look back. Imagine now that you could breathe into your heart and visualize love and self-compassion pouring out of your hands and into your heart. Let this warm love permeate you from your heart center, filling the rest of your body. Feel a sense of comfort and calm traveling up through your chest into your neck and head, traveling outwards into your shoulders, arms, and hands, and traveling downwards into your ribs, belly, pelvis, legs, and feet. Allow a sensation of warmth to fill you from head to toe. And breathe here, resting, knowing that love and compassion is available for you when you need it. When you're ready, take a few deep, mindful breaths, and then softly open your eyes and sit for a moment or two, acknowledging this unique experience that you've had during this meditation, knowing you can refer back to this practice whenever you need to create a loving space for yourself. This has been a beautiful opportunity to learn something new about yourself and to tune into both your physical and emotional needs. Let self-love enable you to build a stronger relationship with yourself and to allow you to show up more fully in your life. We'll now move on to our second meditation, which is called Finding Your Inner Compassionate Voice. So often we struggle to calm the inner critic and to just be with ourselves, or to draw on words or phrases of loving kindness that might help us through difficult situations. What this meditation aims to do is to help you find that inner compassion and begin to engage with it. So to begin, find a posture in which your body is comfortable and you feel supported for the length of this meditation. Let your eyes gently close partially or fully. And take a few slow, easy breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, releasing any unnecessary tension within your body. Place your hand over your heart as a reminder that you're bringing not only awareness, but an affectionate awareness to both your breathing and self. You can choose to leave your hand on your chest for the remainder of this meditation, or let it rest at any time. To begin, simply notice your breathing in your body. Feel your body breathing in and feel your body breathing out. Now release the focus on your breath. Allow it to slip into the background of your awareness and begin to offer yourself words or phrases of loving kindness that are meaningful to you. Now these could be things such as, I am enough, I am loved, may I know happiness and well-being. Whatever works for you here in this moment. And once you've selected your words or phrases, imagine whispering these into your own ear. Just let your body breathe you. Perhaps notice how your body is nourished on the in-breath and relaxes on the out-breath. There's really nothing you need to do at all in this moment. Now notice the rhythm of your breath flowing in and flowing out. Feel your whole body subtly move with the breath, like the movement of the sea. Let's take some time to feel this natural rhythm of breathing. You may have noticed your mind wandering, a bit like a curious child. When that happens, just gently return to the rhythm of your breathing. This is mindfulness after all. See if you can allow your whole body to be gently held, allowing your breathing to rock internally and caress yourself. If you like, just try to give yourself over to your breathing, letting your breathing be all that there is, becoming your breath. We'll continue to breathe for a few more minutes. Now, gently release your attention to the breath, sitting quietly in your own experience and allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, whatever it may be, and to just rest as you are. When you're ready, and there's no need to rush, open your eyes and go about your day, knowing that you can return to your breath and words of loving kindness whenever you need a compassionate inner voice. We'll now move on to our third meditation, and this is a favorite of mine. It involves a bit of visualization as well, and it's called Compassionate Friend. I'd like you to sit in a comfortable position, reasonably upright and relaxed. If you can, gently close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to settle back into your body. Put one or two hands over your heart just for a moment to remind yourself to give yourself loving attention. Now imagine yourself in a room that is safe, cozy, and comfortable. A perfect room, if you will. That's just the way you'd like it. The lighting is perfect. The furniture just right. And the smell makes you feel calm, content, and at peace. Let's take the next few moments to visualize this space. Have you got it? Good. Now make yourself comfortable in this room, because in a few minutes' time, you'll be receiving a visitor here. A light being who embodies the qualities of strength, wisdom, warmth, and unconditional acceptance. This being may be a person that you know, such as a grandparent, or it could be just a warm, loving presence without any particular form at all. Take a few moments to determine who this visitor will be. This being of light would now like to visit you for a while. Your room has only one door that only you can open. Please go to that door and open it for your compassionate friend who's coming in to visit, and invite them in. Place yourself at just the right distance from this compassionate person, not too close and not too far. Just enjoy the company of this loving being. See your compassionate friend in your mind's eye, and just enjoy their good company. There's nothing special you need to do except to savor this moment. Your compassionate friend would like to tell you something now. And it's something that just is what you need to hear right now in your life. Listen carefully to what your compassionate friend has come to say. And if no words come, that's okay too. Just share their good company. That's a blessing in itself. To be present with your friend, comfortable in silence, listening out for anything that perhaps you should hear. Soon your friend will be leaving. But before that happens, your friend would like to give you something, a material object. As you place your hands together, your friend reaches out and puts an object in your hands. Or perhaps the object simply appears. This object, it has a special meaning to you. What is it? What did you receive from your compassionate friend? Look over it carefully. Why did you receive this object? And how do you feel having it in your possession? Soon it's time for your friend to leave, but they can return at any time. Open the door and enjoy their company for one last moment, and then bid your friend a loving goodbye. You are now alone in this room again. Let yourself savor what has just happened, enjoying the words and the object that were given to you. And know that you can invite your friend back anytime. And when you're ready, walk towards the door, taking one final long look at your room. Open the door and walk out to the other side, knowing that you can return to this room at any time you wish. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes. Great. We'll now move on to our final meditation, which is reconnection with ourselves. So mindfulness practice allows a different perspective and supports you in seeing what's actually happening. And when we pause and recognize thoughts as just thoughts, emotions as just emotions, and sensations as just bodily experiences, we can develop a greater sense of connection. And while your present moment experience may not be comfortable, you are in touch with the emerging moment, in touch with yourself, and quite possibly more in touch with other people. And as your practice of mindfulness deepens, your sense of connection will gradually increase, easing your access to your deepest strengths and resources. So, in this final practice, this is an informal meditation that you can do in the moment as soon as you recognize that you're beginning to feel separated from yourself. There's no need to wait until you feel in pain or a strong sense of disconnection. Use it as soon as you have the sense that you'd like to feel more connected. Best of all, you can do this practice in any position, lying down, sitting, or standing. One key way in which this differs from other practices as well is that your eyes will remain open and engaged with your surroundings. So, the first step in this exercise is to deepen your awareness of your entire body. I'd like you to pause and check in. Begin by taking just a few moments to check in with yourself and to acknowledge how you're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. And whatever you find, allow it and let it all be. Now, gently shift awareness to breathing. Be aware of your breathing in and out, tuning in to one inhalation and one exhalation at a time. There's no need to manipulate your breath in any way. Just breathe in and out, normally and naturally. Try to focus on your breath wherever you feel it the most easily. So this could be the tip of your nose, in your nostrils, the upper lip, or even the rising and falling of their chest or belly. Wherever it is you feel your breath, let your awareness rest there, being mindful of your breathing in and out. Now, begin to feel the connection of your body. Feel the surface supporting you, whatever it is. Then feel how that surface you're on, feel how it is connected to the floor, which is connected to the building you're in, which is connected to the earth. See if you can sense into this earth that holds you and allow yourself to be supported by it. Reflecting on how this earth holds all beings, whether large or small. And reflect on how you're in a safe place and there's nothing more you need to do. Know where you have to go and no one else you have to be. Just allow yourself to be held in the heart of the earth with kindness and ease. Extend your awareness slightly to become aware of points of contact with the chair or surface beneath you, sensing your weight as you rest within the security of gravity. Feeling how you're able to fully inhabit the 3 dimensions of length, width, and depth of your body. Now invite a softening of any tension you hold here within the 3 dimensions of your body. Perhaps tension in the belly, jaw, corner of the eyes or hands. Letting everything go slack and relaxed. And allow your vision to expand, deliberately softening your gaze and widening the lens of your perception to take in your entire field of vision. Use this time to connect with your breath and your heart, softening through your chest, being present, and actively bringing kindness to yourself. Next, we're going to engage your visual field and body awareness together. So open your peripheral vision so you can be aware of your hands in your lap, or if you can, more fully sense your entire body, perhaps your torso, thighs, or width of your shoulders. Allow this sensory experience to extend to what you can see, light, colors, and shapes, both in the fore and background, taking in the whole experience of being a part of the world. You might also want to expand to your other senses, perhaps including smells and sounds as well. Allow yourself to become part of the fabric of this moment, seeing yourself in the wider field of your surrounding, hearing the sounds around you, feeling sensations in your body, and gently acknowledging any thoughts and feelings you find. Hold all of this spacious, open-eyed awareness. You may find it helpful to recall the many ways in which you're connected to other people, the ways in which you're connected to the others who have done this exact meditation. We're now going to feel into and relish the grace of our universe, of our world. Let us take a few moments to appreciate how we are all an intrinsic part of this world and can never really be separated from it. Feeling a sense of connection and interconnection as you're at home within your being. There's nothing you need to do and nothing to be pushed away. You are just simply resting in the heart of your universe, just as you are. We're now going to gradually return our awareness back to the breath. Bring your focus onto how your entire body breathes in and out, from head to toe and fingertip. You are unified. You are connected. And you are whole. We'll now bring this practice to a close. And I'd like you to give yourself credit for having come here today and engaged in this reconnection with ourselves and our own universe, each unique to us. Well, that brings us to the end of this meditation, and I'd like to thank you all so much for coming and engaging in this practice of self-compassion and reconnection.